Recording. Well, my computer's taking a second. There's a little lag. Okay, now it's recording. Okay, so hey, you guys, welcome to our what we're calling a sneak peek or a happy hour. We are here tonight just to help you understand what it is that we are doing. And hopefully by the end of this call, you can make a decision and say, yeah, that's something that I want to be a part of. I need this in my life. I want to elevate my life. I want to rise up. I want to give myself an opportunity to do something more, whether it's fulfill a passion, whether it's earn an extra income, whether it's get in the best shape of your life. Like there's so many things, and I'm not going to talk about it all right now. But I just want to let you know that you are in a really great space tonight. I just want you to be open and ready to receive, and know that all of the coaches presenting tonight, like we are just, I don't want to like downplay who we are because I think we're awesome, but like ordinary, like just everyday girls. And we're all in our own homes, like all over the place. And we're here tonight to just share our heart and our passion and our soul and what's something that's really important to us. And you've been invited tonight by a coach who, honest to goodness, and I'm not just saying this, like really wants you to be a part of this team and to walk this journey beside them. Because I know for me that I'm picky who joins our team, right? Because our team is amazing. Like these women are amazing. And we really do feel like you would vibe and this would be an awesome fit for you. But it's your decision to make. So we're going to share a lot of info. I think that's going to touch your heart. That's going to help you understand just facts and logistics, and then leave you tonight with a call to action to make a decision. Okay, and that's what's really cool. And there's a few ways moving forward that you can really improve your life and give yourself an awesome opportunity to make progress in your life in so many ways. And we'll share that with you tonight, okay? So my name is Erin Young. I always start talking before I tell you who I am. My name is Erin Young, and I have been a coach for almost 7 years. In February, it will be my 7th year anniversary. And I can't even believe that, like, because it feels like I just started yesterday. And I also feel about 10 to 15 years younger now than when I even started coaching. But I've been a coach for about 7 years, and I started coaching. Honestly, I gained the coach title before I actually like started building a business, because when I came into this, I just wanted to be in a challenge group with my coach and do a program and drink Shakeology, because they were all posting these awesome photos on social media. And it wasn't like their transformation, but it was just their happiness and their smile and their glow. And I just needed to be a part of that, because I was a mom of 2 working full-time as a high school English teacher. And both of my kids were like 2 and under, and life was like nuts. And I just was like, well, what happened to me? And they looked like they had something figured out. I was trying to lose 10 pounds for 10 years and nothing was working. And I tried so many stupid things, like, oh, it wasn't healthy. And I just was like, let me be a part of that. But I signed on to be a coach because I knew coaches got a discount on products. And I already had this like mom guilt about spending money on myself. So I'm like, well, you might as well get a discount if you're going to spend some money on yourself. And so, but it wasn't until I got into my first challenge group and I had such a great experience. Like I had results, yes, but it was the people I never wanted to leave, because I finally found a tribe, and I finally found people, women that were like nice and supportive and weren't like judgy and wanted me to succeed and cared if I showed up every day. And I had never been a part of anything so positive in my life. And I was in a sorority and I did all these things, but I had never felt so welcome. I had never felt so loved. I had never felt so appreciated for doing something for me. And I couldn't imagine my life without it. And I had to bring people to this community, because I knew if it impacted me that way, and that it changed me and allowed me to lose the 10 pounds that I've been trying to lose for 10 years in a matter of 90 days, I was like, okay, if this worked for me, it's going to work for somebody else. How can I not like invite my best friends and family to join me? So my favorite thing about coaching, yes, we have world-class trainers and products, but it's all these faces you see right here of women, of men, of positive people who want something out of life, want something more out of life, that really are seeking greater purpose and fulfillment in life, and who love helping others. My favorite part is surrounding myself with people like that. And that's my favorite thing about coaching. So I think Megan's going to introduce herself to you next.
I am. Hello, my name is Megan, and I'm not far after Erin. I actually was Erin's first coach that she ever signed up. So I think that right there kind of shows something, that I'm still around, that I'm still loving this, that I'm still doing this. So I have been coaching for 6 years, and I started with Beachbody because I needed to lose 20 pounds. That's where all this came from. I saw Erin on Facebook, like she just said, looking happy, losing weight, and just said, whatever you're doing, sign me up for it. I need to be a part of this. And it didn't take long after that I realized how great I was feeling, how this was something that finally was working for me, that I decided to coach and pay it forward. And then it just slowly snowballed from there, for me realizing what an incredible opportunity this was, and how much I loved it, how much I love the women, how much I love the freedom. And I know I was asked to share one thing that I really love about this, but it is really hard to share one thing that I love about this, but I really think I would say it's the freedom. It is the freedom that, because I do this full time now, I left my teaching career 3 years ago, and I'm able to do this full time. And the freedom that I have now to be able to take my kids to school. Tomorrow I'm going in to volunteer in their classroom, to just be more present in their lives the way that I envisioned I would be, but being a teacher wasn't allowing me to be. And that is truly what this business has done for me. So I am now going to let Lindsay introduce herself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lindsay Rohr, and I have been a Beachbody coach for a little over 2 years now. So I'm one of the baby coaches on our team. I started coaching when I was 4 months postpartum with my first child, and I had done a couple workout programs, but I hadn't really stuck to it. I hadn't really been consistent with it. And I had drank a shake before, and I really liked it, and I knew that it was healthy for me, but I didn't find value. And the reason that I decided to become a coach is because I entered a room for a live workout with so many of the faces that you see here. And I saw women who were all ages, and men too, and from all different walks of life, all different body shapes, doing the same workout together. And I had this sense, not just of inspiration and, just moved by it, because I was in a bad place with postpartum depression at the time, but I saw a light and I saw hope in everyone there. And I was inspired by the people who I thought were in better shape than me. And I was inspired by the people who probably had further to go than me. And I made a choice right then and there that I wanted to change my life around. It was one of the pivotal moments in my life. And since becoming a coach, the reason why I love coaching, I'm like Megan said, there's 100 different things that I could tell you that coaching has brought to my life, not just this tribe, but also a sense of self-awareness and confidence in me. I'm able to share my heart and my story with others in a way that I never would have done. I taught elementary education for 8 years prior to this, and it has brought out a life and a light in me that the education never did. And becoming a mom has done so much for me in the last 3 years. I have 2 littles now, but I'm able to continually overcome every obstacle that comes my way because of coaching and what it has done in order to bring me confidence and self-awareness. I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to our next presenter, Erica.
Hey, you guys, it's so awesome to be with you tonight. I love looking around at all the little boxes and seeing some little babies and mamas and people just kind of living life. And that's, you guys, that's exactly what this is about. So I became a coach 6 years ago, and it has truly been the most remarkable 6 years of my life. Before I was a coach, I was a full-time high school teacher. I also worked a second job on the weekends as a bartender to make ends meet, because if you guys know any teachers, or perhaps you are one, you're on a fixed income and it's very hard to get ahead and do extracurriculars and plan for holidays and things like that. And so I had to work a second job in order to, pay student loans, pay off debts and things like that. And I did not have any interest in joining as a coach. I had no interest in changing my ways, but I saw this beautiful blonde at school, Erin, and I trusted her, and we were friends, and I liked her, and she was doing this Beachbody thing, and she, told me about it casually. She wasn't pushy at all, and she was just telling me how, it was like changing her life, and she was getting in great shape and feeling amazing. And I was going to the YMCA every day after school on the elliptical. Okay. I'm like, no, I'm an elliptical girl. I don't do people. I taught all day. The last thing I want to do is talk to people. And I was legit that way. And I said, and also I'm not sure about this challenge group because I like to drink margaritas. And I also have Mexican at least once a week, and I eat queso. I was just straight up telling her everything. And I'm like, I just don't know if that's a deal breaker, then I'm just not a good candidate. And she's like, no, you can still live your life, and you can still have your, margaritas, and you can, do the things that you want to do. But this is just such an amazing community. And I'll never forget it. It was my birthday, and I saved my birthday money that I got from my parents and, my grandparents and stuff, because they're super cute and still give me money for my birthday. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try it. I'm just going to try it. And if I hate it, I'll return it. There's this 30-day money back guarantee. That was my safety net. And I said, I'll just return it. Well, you guys, what happened was I loved it. I loved Shakeology. I loved getting my superfoods in every day. I loved being able to work out in my classroom, before school, after school, with my kids, in any amount of time, a little small window of time. It didn't matter. I was able to get my workouts in. And I love the community and the women and the support. And I could be honest and vent and but also come and have this amazing inspiration every single day. And it was my soft place to fall. And I desperately needed it. And what was super cool is I signed up to be a coach to get a discount. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I can share this with my mom. I can share this with my sister. I can share this with my best friends. They should do this too. And I legit just told them, you guys, this is what I'm doing. It's a blast. You should do it with me. And they're like, okay. And literally that's how I started my business. I remember earning enough money to be able to pay for Christmas in cash, which had never happened before. At that time, I had to put all of the Christmas gifts on the Kohl's card, because Kohl's has really good deals, or at least they make you think they do. And so I would put all my Christmas stuff on Kohl's and just pay it off the first few months. And that Christmas, I didn't have to do that. And it absolutely changed my life. When I first started, I had no intentions of retiring from teaching, but luckily God had something greater in store for me and knew that I was meant to make a larger impact and impact families and women and children in their homes and not in the classroom. And so I was able to retire from teaching after building a side hustle and pockets of time as a very busy working mama. And I'm also a full-time Beachbody coach, and it is my dream job. I just made a post on social media tonight about how I'm living the life I always dreamed of. Legitimately, I get to live the life I dreamed of and hoped for. And so I would say that my favorite thing about being a Beachbody coach is hope. Because no matter where you are in your life, if this is the first time you've ever heard Beachbody, or this is the first time you've ever been exposed to coaching, what coaching is hope. It gives you hope for your physical situation, your internal situation, your mind, body, and spirit. It gives you hope for friendships and sisterhood and community and belongingness. It gives you hope for having a financial solution, an ability to earn extra income by helping people. I don't know about you guys, but having that ability to give yourself a raise, no matter how busy you are, no matter what you have on your plate, but to be able to contribute to your home in that way is nothing short of hope. And so we're just so glad you guys are here. We're going to tell you about Beachbody, what it is, why people say yes to coaching, and really the next steps you can take to join us, because that is the ultimate goal. We want you to fall in love with this just like we have, and we believe in it so much. So we're just grateful you're here tonight. So I am going to turn it back over to my beautiful soul sister, Erin.
I love your story. Oh, it's so fun. Okay, so let's just I'm a teacher too. Okay, so let's talk about some details here. Okay, so like this Beachbody company. Okay, so we are, as coaches, we're all independent business owners. Okay, and we have all made decisions on like how big or small we want our businesses to be. Okay, and so we're all in essence like partnered with Beachbody. Okay, and so Beachbody is that. Oh my gosh, amazing company that started 25 years ago. We're celebrating our 25th anniversary this year. And our two founders, CEO and president, they basically wanted to bring fitness and put it on VHS tape so people could do fitness at home, because they knew everybody couldn't go to the gym and all this kind of stuff. And P90X was born, and Tony Horton and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Right. And so, but along the way, Beachbody realized that their customers were buying P90X, but they weren't doing the program because it was just what I did when I went and bought Tybo or Jillian Michaels. Like, I bought it at Target, but I never did it because nobody cared or knew that I bought it. And nobody was showing up to be like, Erin, did you get your workout in? Or Erin, here's how you can do a modification. Or Erin, how's your nutrition? Like, there was no accountability. There was no support, like nothing. And so they realized that the people who were getting online and going to like their message boards were the people who were finishing the programs and getting results because they were getting support from people. So long story short, our CEO and our founder said people need people to get results. And so they founded this Team Beachbody, which is what we do as coaches. So they said, let's take our customers and make them coaches, make them the people that help the people, because they're doing the programs and they're getting experience and they're getting results. So they might as well, they're referring people to buy the product. So people might as well make an income on referring people to buy the product. And I think about it that way because I'm like, how many times have I told people have I told people about my favorite boutiques, where I go get my hair blown out, like my favorite whatever. It's like I'm referring people to my favorite things all the time, and now that's what we're doing as coaches, but we're actually referring people to a solution that's going to change their life forever. And so Team Beachbody was born, and that's the direct network marketing part of Beachbody. And so what we do as coaches is we connect people to a solution that will help them get results in their health, in their fitness, and in their life. Okay? Because the way that I look at it is every single person that I meet, literally, and this is the honest to goodness truth, every person I meet is wanting to be healthier, is wanting more happiness, confidence, is wanting community, is wanting support, and most people would love to have an extra money in their pocket to be able to help their family do something, save money for Disney, pay for dance classes, pay off student loans, whatever that is, it would be nice. And so what we have is this package solution that you hand people, and then they're able to get results. But my favorite part about what we do as coaches is that nobody just buys something and we just let them figure it out. And my favorite thing ever is that what we do as coaches is that we basically are sharing a solution that works. A fitness program, Beachbody On Demand, every fitness program we've ever created is on one digital platform. Nutrition, meal plans, portion fix, to be mindset, nutritionists, dietitians, everything you could possibly want. Okay, we've got that. We've got optimal nutrition for your insides, which is Shakeology, because we're not getting proper nutrition in our world today. I could go on and on about that. Maybe I'll do a Facebook Live about that tomorrow. But anyway, we've got this whole solution, but the key missing ingredient for everyone that I've ever met is accountability and support, and that's where a coach comes in. It's not an expert, because the experts have created the fitness. The experts have created the nutrition. Beachbody's paid them to do that for us. And then all we do is like, hey girl, I'm doing this program. I'm trying to rise up in my life and get great results for my crews. Okay, I know you would love to lose some weight too, so let's do it together. And so what I do and what all these girls do as coaches is we host virtual fit clubs, boot camps, virtual gyms, where we say, come join our group. We're going to all commit to start and finish a program and be our best selves and do our best without expecting perfection, right? And we're going to get results together. Okay, so literally, okay, right? Like, I was like, I'm loving this. Megan's my cousin, Erica, I worked with her, and I'm like, you know, let's do this. Let's get results together. And we just share what's working for us with people in our lives that we care about, that we want to help them succeed. And they get help. Erica and Megan got healthier. And I did too, and we did it together. And that's how our businesses were born. Like, we weren't even expecting it. So that's what Beachbody is, okay? A company that started making fitness programs. And then they started making nutritional programs, and they packaged it all together, and we're like, let's have our people who love this stuff share it with people because they're really good at it. And then they can all hold each other accountable, and we're going to make a compensation plan and let people make money on this. Like, you might as well, right? Okay, how much money am I giving to the little gypsy boutique in Noblesville? Probably a lot, because I refer them all the time to people. And so, you know, the thing of it is, in my favorite part about coaching is this, and I always say this to all my new coaches, is that your number one job as a coach is not to sell products. Please know that, okay? Never, ever. Like, I never even feel like I sell anything. Your number one job as a coach is to take care of you and be on your journey. And join my challenge group, or Erica's, or whoever invites you. Be in that challenge group, be in that accountability group, that virtual gym. Commit to starting to finish a program and drink Shakeology and fall in love and get results and be happier and more confident and bring health into your home. That's your job as a coach, okay? And then when you feel ready and when it's right and when you have people in your life that you want to bless with it, that's what you do. Okay. And so that's what I think is really cool, because we work on ourselves and we share that, and it makes it so much easier for us to share it when we do that. So Lindsay, I don't know if I said anything that you were going to say, but you were going to talk about why coaches like become coaches, but I kind of maybe said some of that. So girl, fill in what I didn't say, because I think you have a lot of great insight as well.
Will do. And I do, the one thing that I was just thinking, like, I'm only 2 years into this, and I joined this team with Erin and Erica and Megan, who all started about 5 years ago. That says so much about what we're up to and what this team is. Every team, if you've been in any kind of company, like I used to be in education, every school you go into, there's a different community vibe or feel, right? This team has something so special because our leader, so we call them our upline coaches, it's such as Erin and Erica and Megan, they've been here because they believe in it so much, and they've been on their journey personally. I'm gonna cry, sorry. They're doing it because they believe in it, and they believe in themselves more, and their whole purpose for coaching is to help others believe in themselves too. And that, I mean, you heard it from me. Like, I've created more self-awareness and confidence because I decided to become a coach. And if you got an invite tonight, and if you're on this call, if you're listening in, if you stumbled upon this, I want you to know that, like, we believe in each other just as much as we believe in ourselves. And it's in a constant evolving learning process, right? Even, you know, I'm 34, like at 34 years of age, I'm still learning this, but I'm also still acquiring new people and new friends and new women in my tribe that help me believe in myself more. And in turn, I get to help them. So I feel like that kind of sums up everything as far as why anyone would want to become a coach. But let me just touch base on a few things. I'm going to go over them quickly, but if you have any questions about anything that we're talking about, make sure to reach out to whoever invited you here, because that person wants to talk to you more about this. So community, you've heard it, right? We not only get to be with a group of like-minded people and be supported by one another, but we get to travel with each other, go on trips, do personal development where we grow together. We get extra income. Like, duh, right? For some of us as coaches, it started to pay part of our groceries or all of our grocery bill. It started to pay for student loans. For some of us, we wanted a cleaning lady because we hated cleaning the house all the time, right? Especially when you have kids, it gets hard. And we got extra help with, having someone help clean our house once a month or twice a month. And for some of us, it has replaced our full-time income. Full-time income. It's replaced it. And for many of us, it's surpassed it because we've decided we want to put that much work in. Purpose is a big reason why I hope that you hear already from all of us that we choose to be a coach. Helping others isn't just part of it, but we help ourselves and we hold ourselves more accountable and we hold ourselves to a higher level. And that kind of just goes throughout our entire team of coaches here. Accountability, though, and you've heard all of us kind of talk about it. I used to run marathons, but I was running all the time and losing weight in a very unhealthy way because I was eating like crap. And I refer to that story a lot because, balance is one of those words that's hard for me in general because finding balance seems like such a big struggle for all of us and we get that negative connotation. But what coaching has really done for most of us and why we stick with coaching is that we're accountable in every area of our life, not just as a coach, but every role that we take on. So whatever role you have, maybe you're a student, maybe you're a daughter or a son, maybe you're a mother, a wife. We all have a lot of different roles that we take on, including our careers. And this helps us hold us accountable to all that because we live our happiest and healthiest lives as a coach. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. But again, ask questions if you have one. I'm going to turn it over to Megan, who's speaking next.
Yep, it is my turn. And I am excited that I get to talk a little bit about money because I know that that's why a lot of you are here on this call. You want to know how we make money doing this, what kind of money we make. And what Erin said earlier, our number one job as coaches is to be on our own journey. And that is what we do. We are on our own journey and we share that journey. We do our workouts and we share them. We drink our shakes and we share them. We do our personal development, our team things, and we share it. We just share this lifestyle that is working for us and that we have created. But again, I know that you want to know a little bit more about it. I had someone reach out to me the other day and said, I want to know how to get abs and earn money at the same time. Please tell me how you're doing this. So I'm sure that some of you are here for the exact same reason. And we have people on this call that are making six figures, coaches in this business. That is insane to me. I was able to surpass my teaching income and leave teaching. That was not a decision that we would have made if I was not making enough money in this business. But this is kind of a little bit of how it is broken down. And you can, again, I don't want to keep you on here too long talking about this, but you can reach up to the coach that invited you to ask a few more questions. We get 25% of the commissions that we sell. So anything that someone buys from us, whether it is the workouts, the Shakeology, if you have not had a beach bar yet, you have got to try the beach bars. They are amazing. Whether it's the beach bars, the Energize that gets me going in the morning, anything, we get 25% of those sales, which in my opinion is a pretty big chunk of the sales that we get. We also have team bonuses that we get that may not seem, if you're just starting out, you may think, well, I don't really have a team yet, but that's something we're going to work on with you. And it's going to be a big chunk of your money that you make. And then we also have quarterly bonuses. There's also a lot of other awesome perks and things that they give us. And I'm actually going to turn it back over to Erin and let her talk about the different perks and little goodies that we get.
Oh, that was fast. I wasn't ready. I was Instagram storying this good stuff over here. Okay. All right. So yeah, we basically, let me say something too, is that the income that we make as coaches is a direct result of the number of people who we impact, that we share a challenge pack with or a solution with. And so you will make an income based on helping people, which I think is really cool, because you will control that effort and that work or that mindset, and if that's something that you want to do. And so that's what I think is super cool. What's also super cool is that the journey that someone takes with us, it doesn't stop after a month, right? And so people stay on their journey, and they want to get results, and they want to do Transform 20, and then they want to do the next program with you. And then it's like this ripple effect of awesomeness, because what happens is you share this solution with somebody, Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology and Energize or whatever, and they do Transform 20 with you. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, what are you doing next? Like, I'm feeling good. I don't want to stop doing this. And because you're changing lives, the ripple effect starts, and that person is now a true believer, just like you are. So it's super cool. So your income is a direct result of the number of people that you impact. And at first, when you sign up as a brand new coach, you're making a 25% income on that. Okay, so pretty cool. All right, so perks, I could go on forever, but we're all getting ready to go on a cruise. And that's super cool. High five if you're going on the cruise, yay. I mean, where we were in my family before I started coaching, we were able to pay our bills, but we didn't have anything extra for that kind of stuff. We would take the cheapest family vacays we could, and that was fine. I didn't realize that I could earn a trip and take me and my husband somewhere cool, or me and my friend Jenny. I took Jenny one year with me to Cancun, and I didn't realize that that was something I could do. And that was because I helped at least 3 people a month start on their fitness journey, literally. What? Really? Our company is all about celebrating you for changing lives. That's exactly what happens. They don't celebrate you for I don't know, selling a bunch of stuff. They celebrate you for changing lives. That's exactly what happens. And so I just got a jacket in the mail today. There's in a bag, I got a lot of stuff in the mail today. The end of the year, goodies just all started arriving. But I just get really cool, fun perks. And we have a lot of cool, fun perks within our team too. We do a lot of fun things too. We host retreats for our leaders and for our coaches who are building their businesses and succeeding in that. We get t-shirts all the time for different things, but it's just fun because I don't know, as a teacher, there were no perks, right? And I was a high school teacher too. So most of my students had 7 teachers every day. So even at the holidays, there weren't any fun gifts or anything like that. But I just never felt so appreciated for the work that I do to help people than I've ever felt before within a company. And that it means a lot to me, because I really do feel loved and supported and appreciated from our CEO and from the coaches in the network. And that's really important to me, to have that sense of fulfillment and appreciation for what I do. And so that's just, it's really fun. I don't know, I when that first trip was announced, I was oh my gosh, I can go to Mexico. I've never done that before. And it can be paid, and I can earn that by just helping people each month. It was just really cool to have that opportunity, and it really does exist. I don't know, I've seen in other companies where there's cars and stuff like that, and that's not important to me. What's important to me are memories and experiences, and being rewarded for actually connecting people to a solution that helps them lose 50 pounds and turns their family's finances around, and helps the family. That is really meaningful and important to me. So Lindsay, how in the world can these girls get started? Because that's what they're wondering, right?
I hope so. It really is as simple as signing up with a startup package to either begin your health and fitness journey yourself or continue your health and fitness journey yourself. And on average, it's going to be around $140 to get in your first startup package, where you're learning to love everything that we have to provide, right? So most of you, I'm guessing, have at least tried a workout program that we've been talking about, or at least sampled the Shakeology that we've talked about, if not fallen in love with some of the workout programs in Shakeology. So to sign up, the investment is starting with that. There are a few other ways, but if you consider $140 is kind of the baseline, and you can go up to a larger package to get you a little bit more there. It is very small because within the next 30 days, you can pay that off. And that's what I did, because I had my husband and my mom and a coworker sign up with me the very first month that I decided to start coaching. And when they did that, I earned enough money back to pay for it. So it's really that simple. And if you have more questions about this, just ask the coach that invited you here, because we would be so happy to answer any questions that you have there. All right, next we have Erica.
Hey girls. Okay, so I just want to address some of the things that you might be thinking right now. And these are those limiting beliefs, those potential objections like, well, I'm not an after, or I don't really consider myself a fitness person. How would I be able to share this journey when I'm not even at my ideal weight? Or perhaps this is just one of these things that I don't even know where to start. Well, here's the thing. You guys, what's so spectacular about this is that the person who is on their journey is so much more relatable than somebody who is an after, or what a quote unquote after, right? Like being on your journey is so desirable because that's what other people want. They just want to start. So the fact that you started and you're sharing with them and you're inviting them to start too is a gift in and of itself. So don't let that hold you back. Don't let this idea of you not being like the ideal candidate, or maybe you feel like you don't have anybody in your ecosystem or in your world. You guys, every single person is inspired by someone, and you have this amazing ability to inspire and be that change that you want to see in your life, and be that change and that inspiration and motivation for somebody else. And that is the greatest gift about this business, and it can be whatever you want it to be. And this whole idea of maybe not having enough money to make this happen, you guys legit can open up a business for 140, 200, whatever package you opt for. If you guys want to do Transform 20 with us, you've got to get the step because it's so stinking cute. But whatever package you get started on, all you have to do to be a coach is just invest in yourself. Like, how freaking amazing is that? Like, that would be like saying, all you have to do to own a McDonald's franchise is to buy a value meal. Like, all you have to do is buy your own product and take care of yourself and be on your own journey. Like, it is absolutely spectacular. You don't have to have any background knowledge or sales or business experience. We're all teachers. I mean, we had no skill set when it comes to social media, network marketing, business building, team building, any of that stuff. We learned as we went, and it was a complete blast. And that's why we're all here. We are here to mentor you and guide you and show you the way. Okay. So that's super fun. So we really believe you are in the right place at the right time with the right people hearing the right message. And I don't like to think about what my life would be like without Beachbody. I don't like to think about what if I would have said no to Erin and never gave Beachbody a chance. What if I would have been set in my own ways, continued on that elliptical, continued putting my earbuds in and drowning the world out and staying in my comfort zone? What if I would have stayed in that place? Because honestly, I have no idea where my life would be today. I know for sure I wouldn't have just been sitting at the kitchen table playing Clue with my daughter. I know for sure that wouldn't have been happening. I would have been scrambling, trying to get things ready for tomorrow, perhaps grading papers, lesson plans, whatever, you name it. But that would not have happened. And I know something, and that is when God presents an opportunity to you. Our responsibility is to act in accordance, step in accordance to the blessing. You have nothing to lose. You have so much to gain. This can be that hope that carries you through wherever you are right now and continues to prepare you and build you into that woman or man that you are meant to be. And no matter what happens, the struggles you face, the seasons of your life, this will be that steadfast gift in your life. But you have to act in accordance to the blessing. I'm going to turn it over to Megan, and she's just going to chat a little bit about the decision that you have to make, because you do have a decision, which is really special.
I really like to end these calls with why not? Like, why not? Why would you not try this? And I'm going to try not to cry too. And someone always cries on one of these calls because we are just so passionate about what this has done for our lives. But why not give this a try? What do you have to lose? I mean, seriously, what do you have to lose? For me, it was, well, let me just see what this can do for me, because it would be really awesome if someone can clean my house. And that was what, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I'll keep cleaning my own house. And I had another pivotal moment. I remember on the cruise, I was sitting with my husband and Erica, and we were trying to decide, like, am I going to do this full time? Am I going to go in? And I remember him saying, what if it doesn't work out? Like, what if you go full time and this doesn't work out? And what if? And Erica was like, and what if you don't do this? And it was so true. I cannot imagine if I had not went all in with this and decided to do this full time, because our life has been changed in so many ways. I don't have time to list all of the ways that our lives have been changed. From taking my kids to school, to paying off debt, to my husband now getting to start on his own dream that he has had. Just the list is endless of things of ways that it has changed our lives. So I want to ask you the same thing. Why not? Why not just give this a go? And if you decide it's not for you and it's not working out, then it's not for you. But why not? Imagine this time next year, if you decide to commit and say yes, your life could look totally different. The changes that we made in 1 year, totally different. Like Erica just said, it would look so much different tonight for me. I would have been doing the same thing. I would have been grading papers, trying to get kids in bed, stressing out, not excited about having to wake up the next morning. I wake up every single morning excited to do what I do and loving reaching out and connecting with women and helping them change their lives. So why not give this a try? I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to join a challenge group. If you're not already a part of it, what we call a challenge group, an accountability group, where we do the workouts and we drink the shake, I'm going to challenge you to join one of those. Join one of those and see what it's about. I'm going to challenge you to join our team, so that you can experience personal growth like we have, so that you can become healthier, so that you can meet some new friends, because I think these people that just spoke on this call are pretty awesome, and I can't imagine not having them in my life every single day. And so that you can make some extra money for your family. It feels good to give your family extra money. It feels really good to be able to provide that to your family. So here are the steps that you can kind of take, because we're going to wrap this up. And I'm going to hand it back to Erin here in just a second, because she's going to talk about some fun prizes that we're offering. But here are the steps that you can take. Number one, when this call is over, I want you to connect with your coach that invited you here. And then number two, I want you to share with them why you are going to commit to be a coach. Why? Tell them, I want to do this, and tell them why you want to do this. Third, I want you to sign up. Sign up and do this with us. I promise you, you're going to love it. It is so much fun. And then fourth, you're going to jump in some team trainings that we have going on, because we don't just sign you up and then let you go and say, figure it out, have fun. We really do help you along the way and help you to figure this out and how to do this. So I really hope that I see some of your faces, because whenever you join our team, we make a big deal of it. We flash your picture up on the team page. We welcome you. It's an exciting time. I really hope that I see some of you on our team page in the next couple of days. And I'm going to hand it back over to Erin to talk about some fun prizes we're doing.
Yes, I totally want to see you on our page. Okay, so I know for me, I like to always have a reason to just do something right now. You know, like I like a sale, I like a coupon, I like a something like that. And so we decided tonight, the leaders and I, the girls who are hosting this tonight, we decided that everybody who joins our team tonight, okay, you're like, I'm all in. Okay, let's do this. We're going to enter you into a drawing. Okay, and you're going to be able to have at least, how many servings are in here? Oh my gosh, there's 32 in here. Okay, 32 servings of our favorite pre-workout Energize. Okay, so like that's super cool. Okay, because we're just like, let's make this more fun. We're feeling generous. Let's do this. And I can't imagine a day without this. And so, free gift to you. Okay, so everybody who joins tonight, we're going to put your name in a hat. We're going to draw out a name. And you're going to get to have your Energize for free, okay, which is so super cool. But more so than that, you guys, thank you for your time. Really appreciate that. You know, thank you for your time and your love and your energy and your support and being here and checking this out. Make sure you connect with that coach, okay? And then Erica and Megan and Lindsay, did we answer all these questions in the chat box? Did we get all of those answered before we jump off here? I think we did. Okay. So, anything else? No? Yes? I'm trying to look at your faces. We're good. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for being here tonight.
Guys.
Yes, it's been so